so I was talking to myself.
No, she just unplugged your back in.
So again, we are waiting for the conclusion of the meeting between the coaches and the umpires, and then we will begin this afternoon's game. As a result of yesterday's game, Catonsville falls to a record of 1-5. They were 1-4 on the road trip to Florida, and Sussex played their first game yesterday, so they come into this afternoon's doubleheader with a record of 1 win and no defeats. Let's go quickly through the Sussex lineup while we have a moment. Jake Wagner leading off at shortstop. Hunter Rossi will be in center field. Jake Lonsky will be in left field. Noah Marciano will be the catcher. Dom Zinna will be the designated hitter. Jacob Lisinski will be at first base. Ryan Bell at second base. Travis Brancy will be the right fielder. Will Fernandez, the third baseman, and Jimmy Perez de Prado will be the pitcher. The Catonsville lineup: Roman March will be in left field. Angelo Ramirez in center. Alex Elliott at third base. Pete Howe will be the designated hitter. Christian Figueroa will be the shortstop. Catonsville takes the field as we're going through their lineup. Tomas Martinez at first base. Austin Galda in right field. Brian Titus will be behind the plate. Noah DeLuca at second base, and Patrick Bauer will be the pitcher in game one for Catonsville. And Bauer now beginning his tune-up tosses. So the defensive lineup behind him for game one. Jacob Lisinski will be at first. Let's do the Catonsville defense. Tomas Martinez will be at first base. Noah DeLuca at second. Christian Figueroa will be the shortstop. Alex Elliott at third. The outfield left to right: Roman March, Angelo Ramirez, and Austin Galda. Brian Titus will be the catcher, and once again, Patrick Bauer will be the pitcher. So we hope that you enjoy our live stream this afternoon, and we look forward to a season of live streaming here at Catonsville for our baseball games. So the throw going down to second base, which means we're about to get started with our first pitch. Jake Wagner will lead off for Sussex. He is the shortstop, wearing number 14. Bauer about ready to go, and we're ready for our first pitch. And here it is. Line drive into right center field. Backing up the right fielder. Diving catch, and a great catch to start the ball game by Roman March. Austin Galda with the catch in right center. And apparently he did not make the catch, so it will be a double for Jake Wagner. It appeared that he made the catch in right center, but Wagner is on with a leadoff double. Here is Hunter Rossi. Left-hand batter. Bauer to the set, throws, breaking ball inside, ball one. 1 ball and no strikes. Runner at second, nobody out, top of the first. Austin Galda, almost a spectacular diving catch, but Jake Wagner in with a double. Now the 1-0 pitch, right down the middle. Strike is called. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jake Lonsky is on deck. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. Breaking ball inside. It gets away from Titus. It didn't get too far away, but it got far enough away he wasn't able to find it. And so a wild pitch on the 1-1 on the breaking ball inside. 2 balls, a strike is the count. So now a runner at third base with nobody out. 2-1 the count to Rossi. Bauer ready. Throws. Strike 2 on the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So far, Bauer seems to have a little bit more control of his fastball than he did his breaking ball. Now the 2-2 pitch. Here it is. Inside and low with a fastball, and we go full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, top of the first. Hunter Rossi at bat. Jacob Blonsky on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Here it is. Swing and a miss at a fastball. He struck him out. 1 out here in the first. And here is left fielder Jake Lonsky. Right-hander throws. High and away, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Noah Marciano, the catcher, is on deck. 1-0 pitch coming to Lonsky. Runner at third, 1 out. Pitch. Strike on the outside corner with a fastball. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to count. Bauer ready and throws. Breaking ball. This time a good one. 1 ball, 2 strikes on a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Let's see what Bauer comes back with on the 1-2. Here it is. Breaking ball, hit to shortstop. Runner comes home. Throw coming to first base will not be in time. And we'll wait for the official scorer's verdict on that. And they will give it as a base hit to shortstop. So credit Lonsky with an RBI on the ground ball to short. And here is catcher Noah Marciano, left-handed batter. Runner at first now, 1 out. 1-0 Sussex on a double by Jake Wagner and an RBI single from Jake Lonsky with a wild pitch in between. Pitch coming to Marciano. Fastball, strike called, 0-1. No balls and a strike. Bauer checks the runner. Now comes home 0-1. Down the left field line, foul and out of play. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Our vantage point for our doubleheader today is just off the third base side of home plate. 2 strikes to count to Marciano. Throw to first, not in time. Lonsky back in plenty of time. No balls, 2 strikes. Bauer is ready. Throws. Fastball again, fouled down the left field side and out of play. It'll remain 0-2. 1 out, top of the first. A run in on Jake Lonsky's RBI single to short. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Check of the runner now, throw back to first. It throws in the dirt, and it gets away. On his way to third. And he started to come home on the short hop to third base. So a two-base error on the pickoff. And now a runner at third. One out, 1-2 pitch coming to Marciano. In the dirt, nice block by Titus, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to count. Curveball foul tipped at the plate. Count is still 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2 the count. Pitch. Fastball down the third base line, foul. So the left-hand batters for Sussex tending to take the ball the other way. Down the third base side. 1 and 2 the count. 1 out, runner at third. Bauer ready, throws. Swing and a miss, he struck him out on the high fastball. 2 down in the inning. And here is the designated hitter number 2, Dom Zinna. Zima, a right-handed batter. Let's see if Bauer can get out of the inning with minimal damage. Pitch. Line drive in the alley in left center field. He won't do it. It's going to go into the alley. Played there, and they'll hold him to a long single, but an RBI for Zinna. On a single to left center. Sussex 2, Catonsville 0, top of the first. And now the number 6 batter, first baseman, number 20, Jacob Lisinski, a left-hand batter. So both Jake Wagner and Dom Zinna base hits on first pitches here in the first inning. 2-0 Sussex. And here is Lisinski. Pitch. Breaking ball in the outside corner, strike 1. No balls, a strike. Second baseman Ryan Bell is on deck. Now the 1-strike pitch. Zinna leading off first. Long hold of the set, pitch. Line drive to the shortstop. That'll finish the inning. Line drive to Christian Figueroa. But Sussex with 2 runs, 3 hits, an error, and 1 left. We've played a half inning here at Catonsville. It is Sussex 2 and Catonsville coming to bat. As Catonsville comes to bat in the home half of the first, let's meet the defense for Sussex. Jacob Lisinski will be at first base. Ryan Bell will be at second. Jake Wagner at short. Will Fernandez at third. In the outfield, Jake Lonsky in left. Hunter Rossi in center. Travis Brancy will be in right field. Noah Marciano will do the catching. And Jimmy Perez de Prado will be doing the pitching. Once again, Sussex takes a 2-0 lead with 2 runs in the top half of the first. A leadoff double. A wild pitch, an infield hit. A 2-base error on a pickoff. And then Dom Zinna finished the scoring with a single to left center. And now let's see if Catonsville can match or exceed the 2-run top of the first. So for Catonsville, Justin Riggin is the first base coach. Head coach Dan Blue will coach at third. It'll be Roman March, Angelo Ramirez, and Alex Elliott for Catonsville in the bottom half of the first. Once again, if you're not familiar with the junior college level, doubleheaders are 7-inning affairs, so we will play 2 7-inning games this afternoon. So depending on the length of the first game, our second game probably will start around 2:30. So Roman March, the left fielder, will be the leadoff hitter for Catonsville. Left-hand batter against the right-hander, Perez de Prado. So we go to the bottom half of the first. Perez de Prado from a set position. He's high and away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball down and in. 2 balls, no strikes. Two 2-0 the count to Roman March. Pitch. High and away. 3 balls, no strikes. So let's see if Perez de Prado can come back from the 3-0 count. See if March is swinging 3-0. Taken, it's ball 4. So Roman March leads off the bottom half of the first inning for Catonsville with a base on balls. That'll bring right-handed batting Angelo Ramirez, the center fielder, the left-handed batting Angelo Ramirez to the plate. So March with a healthy lead at first base. Pitch is outside for a ball. And so far, Perez de Prado has not found the plate with the first 5 pitches. Walked March on 4, and he's 1-0 with Ramirez. Throw to first, not in time. Throw also a little offline. 1-0 to Ramirez. Fastball high and away, 2-0. Perez de Prado trying to find the strike zone early. 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch. And it's inside and low and gets away from the catcher, 3-0. And he was running on the play. Throw coming to third is in time. So a wild pitch on 2-0, but he is thrown out. 2-5, trying to go to third base. And March with a moment of hesitation at second base. May have cost him third. Three and 0 the count. And Perez de Prado still trying to find strike 1. He walked the first batter, March, on 4 pitches. Yeah, he's 3-0 on Ramirez, and he walks him on 4 pitches. Number 3 batter, third baseman Alex Elliott. So let's see if Catonsville can take advantage of the wildness by Sussex early. Pitch in the dirt, and the runner was going anyway, so credit him with a stolen base. And the count to Elliott is 1-0. Nine straight pitches out of the strike zone. Now the 1-0 pitch. Here it is. He's high with ball 2. Runner going to third on the steal, and he's safe. So Ramirez has stolen second and third. He is there with 1 out. 2-0 the count to Elliott. And he's high again, 3-0. That is 11 consecutive pitches out of the strike zone. And we have a strike. So finally, after 11 pitches, strike 1. Anthony Martinez is warming in the Sussex bullpen. 3-1 to Elliott. Here it is. Ground ball right back to the pitcher. Checks the runner. Throws to first. 2 down. Next batter, the designated hitter, Pete Howell. 2 out. Runner at third. Howell, a left-hand batter. Perez to Prado ready. Throws. Ground ball to the first baseman. He fields it cleanly to the pitcher covering. So Lisinski to Perez to Prado and Catonsville. Despite 2 walks, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left, we played 1 complete. Sussex 1, Catonsville 0. For Sussex in the second, it'll be the bottom third of the order. Second baseman Ryan Bell, right fielder Travis Brancy, and third baseman Will Fernandez. Again, if you're just tuning in, a beautiful afternoon here at Catonsville. 52 degrees for an early March game. A little bit of a breeze, but not an uncomfortable day out here. And Sussex leads 2-0 after the first inning. And here is Ryan Bell to lead off the top of the second. Bell, the second baseman, a right-hand batter. Down the right field line, foul and out of play. Strike one to Ryan Bell. Left-handed batting Travis Brancy on deck. One strike to count. Down and away with a breaking ball, 1-1. One ball, one strike to count. And the right-hander ready and throws. Breaking ball down and away again. 2 balls and a strike. So if Bauer has any early inning pattern, he has struggled with the breaking ball, though he's thrown some good ones and has been much more successful with a fastball. Pop up into short center. Coming in on the ball is Ramirez and makes the catch. 1 out here in the top half of the second. Left-hand batting right fielder Travis Brancy. Bauer, the right-hander, ready and throws. Swing and a miss, strike one. No balls and a strike. Kept that one on the outside half of the plate. Now the 1-strike pitch. Here it is. A bunt going foul behind the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. So Bauer quickly ahead, 0-2. Pitch, way up high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Third baseman Will Fernandez on deck. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on the breaking ball, 2 out. Third strikeout of the day for Bauer, and here is third baseman Will Fernandez. Bauer is ready and throws. Breaking ball, beautifully thrown, and a strike is called on the inside corner. 0-1. Pitch. Fastball hit to the third baseman. Elliott has it across the diamond in time to Martinez. And a 1-2-3 second for Patrick Bauer against Sussex. Inning and a half. It is still Sussex 2, Catonsville 0. Game 1 of our doubleheader. We go now to the last half of the second inning. For Catonsville, it'll be shortstop Christian Figueroa, first baseman Tomas Martinez, and right fielder Austin Galda. Jimmy Perez de Prado struggled in the top half of the first. He started the game throwing 11 consecutive balls. He was helped out when Roman March was thrown out at third base after a wild pitch, and then was able to get Alex Elliott on a bouncer back to the mound and Pete Howell on a grounder to first. So here is Figueroa, right-hand batter, to lead off the second inning. Perez de Prado throws. Right down the middle, and a strike is called. 0-1. No balls, a strike. Fastball down low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two, 3-0 for Sussex, 0-0-1 for Catonsville so far. Now the 2-1 pitch. Here it is. Ground ball hit to the shortstop. Wagner throws to first to Lisinski, 1 out. First baseman Tomas Martinez will be the batter. Left-hand hitting first baseman. Two nothing Sussex, top of the second. Pitch, fastball up high, 1-0. One and nothing to Martinez. Prado throws, swing and a miss. Fastball up and away, might have been outside the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right fielder Galda on deck. 1-1 pitch, here it is. Ground ball hit right to the first baseman. He fields it cleanly. Once again to the pitcher covering. So Lisinski to Perez de Prado, 2 out. Bottom of the second, here is right fielder Austin Galda. Galda, right-handed batter. Two out, none on. Top of the second, bottom of the second pitch. Outside with a fastball, 1-0. Perez de Prado has been wild high much of the time today. Now the 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss at a fastball, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Galda. Brian Titus would be next if Galda can extend the inning. 1-1 pitch, breaking ball, beautifully thrown, and a strike is called. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Perez de Prado's 1-2 pitch, high and tight, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to count. And the right-hander throws, swing and a miss at a breaking ball, and he is tagged out as the ball was in the dirt. Catonsville down in order in the bottom half of the second, just as Sussex was in the top half. We played 2 complete. It's still Sussex 2, Catonsville 0. Patrick Bauer making his way to the mound to start the top of the 3rd inning. He gave up 2 runs on 3 hits in the top half of the first, and then the top of the second, he retired Sussex in order. Sussex will come back with the top of the order here in the 3rd. Shortstop Jake Wagner, center fielder Hunter Rossi, and left fielder Jake Lonsky. Once again, just about a perfect day, particularly when you're looking at just the 5th of March. 52 degrees at game time, just a few puffy clouds in the sky. Very comfortable afternoon here at Catonsville. So it'll be Jake Wagner to start the third base. Third inning, the shortstop doubled and scored the first run of the game for Sussex in the first. And let's see if he goes first pitch swinging again. Pitch. Strike call in the outside corner with a fastball. 1-0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Bauer throws. Breaking ball inside and low. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Bauer ready and throws. Line drive to right field. Galda makes a nice running catch down the right field line. 1 out. So Wagner going opposite field again, and this time Galda able to make the catch. Here is the center fielder, Hunter Rossi. Left-hand batter. Struck out in the first. Bauer ready and throws. Breaking ball beautifully thrown, and the strike is called. Bauer has been inconsistent, as we said earlier, with the breaking ball. Some of them he's thrown in the dirt, and then some have been beautifully thrown. Now the 1 strike pitch. Here it is. Another breaking ball. Swing and a miss this time. 0-2. So Bauer with 2 breaking balls to start off Rossi. The 0-2 pitch. Here it is. Another breaking ball hit to Martinez. Took a bad hop and he fielded it barehanded and went to the bag. Nice play by Martinez. The ball took a bad hop. He was waiting for it to come up, and unfortunately the bad hop came up and he fielded it barehanded with his left hand and went to the bag unassisted. 2 out. Here is the left fielder, Jake Lonsky. He had an RBI single to shortstop in the first inning. Pitch. Fastball, base hit, center field. So Lonsky, first ball swinging with a center base hit to center field. And that'll bring up the catcher, Noah Marciano. So of the 4 base hits for Sussex, 3 of them were first pitch swinging. 2 out, runner at first. Bauer from the set. Throws, swing and a miss, strike 1. And that again was a fastball that was out of the zone, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Bauer ready. Throws. Breaking ball, swinging a foul tip. And I think that one got a little bit of the catcher's glove and the umpire, so it's no balls and 2 strikes. So that is the 4th 0-2 count that Bauer has had in just 2 2/3. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Long look at the plate. Checks the runner at first. Now throws. Nope. Time was called before the pitch. So we'll stay at no balls and 2 strikes. Bauer is ready. Throws up high with a fastball, runner going. Throw to second base is in, not in time. So a stolen base on the 0-2 pitch. So a runner at second with 2 out. Now the 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Breaking ball outside, 2-2. Designated hitter Dom Zinna on deck. If Marciano can extend the inning, 2-2 the count. Runner at second. Bauer throws. Swing and a miss at a fastball. He struck him out. Bauer now with 4 strikeouts. No runs, a base hit, a stolen base, and 1 left for Sussex in the third. We've played 2.5. Sussex 2, Catonsville 0. Catonsville will bring up the 8, 9, and 1 hitters in the home half of the third against Jimmy Perez de Prado. It'll be catcher Brian Titus, second baseman Noah DeLuca, and left fielder Roman March. So Brian Titus will lead off the home half of the third for Catonsville. And we're a little bit delayed because we're waiting for the catcher, Marciano, to put his gear back on. As Marciano was the last batter in the top of the third. So he is now in place, and so we're probably going to be starting just a moment in the bottom of the third as the throw goes down to second base. And here is catcher Brian Titus. Titus, right-handed batter against the right-hander Perez de Prado. Catonsville trying to get back in this game. They're down 2-0. Here's a bloop here to shortstop. Shortstop back. Nice catch. Jake Wagner with a nice catch over his shoulder to retire Brian Titus. Now second baseman Noah DeLuca. One out, bottom of the third, 2-0 Sussex. And Perez de Prado trying to find the pitch he likes, and so DeLuca steps out. And the right-hander throws, breaking ball outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Top of the order and Roman March on deck. Now the 1-0 pitch coming. 1 out, none on. Pitch. Swing and a miss at a high fastball, 1-1. That one's certainly at the edge of the zone, if not out of it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Perez de Prado ready, throws. He's up high, 2 balls and a strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Pitch. He's up high again, 3 balls and a strike. So again, as we mentioned earlier, when Perez de Prado has had control problems, he's mostly been up. 3 balls, a strike. Let's see what DeLuca can do here. 3-1 pitch. He's up high with it, ball 4. Third walk of the game for Perez de Prado. Top of the order, left fielder Roman March. 1 out, runner at first. Dan Blue flashing signs at third. Let's see if Catonsville has anything on. Throw to first. Relatively close, but DeLuca able to get back. Pitch coming to March. Swing and a miss. That looked like a changeup. 0-1. March way out in front on that one. 0-1. Now the 1-strike pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball high and away. 1-1. DeLuca with a short lead. Now stretching it out a little bit. 1-1 the count to March. Pitch. Ground ball. First baseman has. Throw to second base. Safe. So Jacob Lasinski decided to take the out at first into second. So we have a runner at second base with 2 out, and Angelo Ramirez with a chance to knock in the first run of the game for Catonsville. Two out. Runner at second base. On the walk in the infield, out. Ball in the dirt, but blocked by Marciano. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. Here it is. Check swing, grounder right back to the mound. Perez de Prado to Lasinski. And that'll do it for Catonsville in the third. Catonsville, no runs, no hits. No errors by Sussex, a walk and 1 left. We've played 3 complete, Sussex 2 and Catonsville 0. So as we go to the fourth, it's worth noting that Catonsville is 0 for 3 with men in scoring position so far, as Sussex will come up in the top half of the fourth. It'll be Dom Zinna, Jacob Lasinski, and Ryan Bell in the top of the fourth for Sussex. Both pitchers struggled in the first. Bauer allowing 2 runs, 3 hits. Perez de Prado having trouble finding the strike zone. But both pitchers have settled down, and both of them had perfect seconds and 1 base runner only in the third inning. So we move to the fourth. Here is designated hitter Dom Zinna. Bauer is ready in the pitch. Breaking ball down and away, 1-0. And that one bounced and went straight up in the air. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch. Here it is. Down and away, 2-0. And Bauer wanted that pitch. 2-0 coming. Here it is. Strike on the outside corner. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 the count. Right-hander ready and throws. Ground ball foul off the third base side. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Zinna. Two balls, 2 strikes to count. Bauer ready and throws. Breaking ball, beautifully thrown. Strike 3 called. 5th strikeout of the afternoon for Bauer. And here is first baseman Jacob Lisinski. That is the first called third strike. The first 4 strikeouts he had were all swinging. Now the pitch. Breaking ball down in the dirt, 1-0. Second baseman Ryan Bell on deck. 1-0 the count. And the right-hander throws. Strike 1 called. Outside corner at the knees. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Pitch. Fastball high and away. 2-1. Lisinski had a notion but held back. 2 balls, a strike. 1 out. Bases empty. 2-0 Sussex. 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball, outside corner, strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And again, Bauer has thrown some beautiful breaking pitches, but at times has struggled with his control as well on the breaking ball. 2-2 pitch. Here it is. Breaking ball, strike 3 called on the outside corner. Back-to-back looking strikes. Looking strikeouts. 2 down. Here is second baseman Ryan Bell. Foul off to the right side. Strike 1. So 2 called strikeouts. 2 called third strikes by Bauer to start the inning, and he's 0-1 on Ryan Bell. Bauer ready. Throws. Breaking ball. Popped him up. Second baseman DeLuca, shading his eyes from the sun, makes the catch. Sussex goes down in order in the top half of the 4th. We're halfway through game 1. Sussex 2, Catonsville 0. As we go to the last of the 4th, another very strong inning for Patrick Bauer. He has retired 10 of the last 11 batters he's faced, and it seems to be settling in after a struggling first inning. Perez de Prado also struggled early with his control, but he has only allowed one base runner in the second and third innings. Catonsville will bring up Alex Elliott, Pete Howell, and Christian Figueroa in the home half of the 4th. Game 1 of our doubleheader. Second games of doubleheaders usually begin 20 to 30 minutes after the close of game 1. Here is Alex Elliott. He bounced to the pitcher his first time up. 2-4-0 for Sussex, 0-0-1 for Catonsville as we move to the home half of the fourth. And here is Elliott trying to start something here in the fourth. Perez de Prado ready. Pitch to Elliott. Here it is. Way up high, ball one. And so again, the pattern continues with being wild high from time to time. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch to Elliott. Here it is. Swinging a ground ball, third base side, foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one the count. Right-hander ready and throws. Breaking ball popped him up down the right field line. Is fair or foul? The right fielder is there in fair territory to make the catch. Travis Brancy with the catch on a ball that was in on the fists. Designated hitter Pete Howell, the batter, with 1 out. Left-hand batting Howell against right-hander Perez de Prado. Pitch down in the dirt with a fastball, 1-0. Christian Figueroa will be next. 1 ball, no strikes. Game 1 of our doubleheader if you're just tuning in. Sussex 2, Catonsville 1 as we hit the top of the hour. Ball 2, high and away, 2-0. So far, Catonsville has been unable to take advantage of the 3 walks that they've had in 3 1/3. Strike on the outside corner, 2-1. 2 balls, a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball down the line to left field. It is over the head of the left fielder. Howell on his way to second. He will be in standing, and there is the first base hit of the game for Catonsville, a double to left field that Jake Lonsky appeared to misjudge somewhat. And the ball was over his head for a double. And so Catonsville has its first base hit of the afternoon. And here is Christian Figueroa. A solid line drive to left field off the bat of Howell. And right-hand batting Figueroa. Trying to cash him in. Pitch. Fastball inside, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Tomas Martinez on deck. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Right-hander ready and throws. He's high again, 2-0. And again, the pattern continuing here in the fourth, that when Perez de Prado is out of the strike zone, he has been high. 2-0 pitch. He's high again, 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. Three nothing pitch to Figueroa. Here it is. Right down Broadway, and a strike is called. 3-1. Three balls, a strike. Perez to Prado, 3-1 pitch. Here it is. Line drive to center field, backing up the center fielder, Rossi. He makes the catch. Runner has to hold at second base. 2 down. Oh, the runner's going to go to third. The ball short hop the shortstop, and he is in. So the throw back into the infield, short hop the shortstop, and as a result, Howe was able to go to third base. Two down. Here is Martinez with a runner at third. So we'll give the center fielder the error on the short hop throw. Pitch down in the dirt. Nice save by Marciano, 1-0. Marciano able to block that one and prevent the run. 1-0 the count to Martinez. Right-hander ready and throws. He's high and away, 2-0. Galdo would be next. 2-0 the count. Pitch. Strike one called at the letters, 2-1. 2 balls, a strike to count. Martinez trying to cash in. Pete Howe at third, 2-1 pitch. Here it is. Breaking ball, way late on that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 the count to Martinez. Now the pitch. Ground ball foul at the plate. Off to the third base side. 2-2 the count. Playing Martinez pretty much straight away. 2-2 pitch. Here it is. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Catonsville, no runs, a base hit, and 1 left. We've played 4 complete. Sussex 2, Catonsville 0. So far, the difference in the ball game has been runners in scoring position. Sussex scored their 2 runs in the first with men in scoring position, getting base hits. Catonsville has struggled all game with runners in scoring position. They have gone 0 for 5 unofficially with men in scoring position in the first 4 innings. We move to the top of the 5th. It'll be 8-9-1 for Sussex. It'll be Brancy, Fernandez, and the top of the order in Jake Wagner. Two 0 Sussex if you're just joining us. 2-4-1 for Sussex. Catonsville 0-1-1. And we're ready to go to the top of the 5th. Travis Brancy, the right fielder, will lead off. Bauer, the right-hander, ready and throws. He's down low with it, 1-0. Game moving along at a pretty good pace. Here's a line drive to center field, a base hit. So Brancy with a single to center field here in the 5th. And the batter will be third baseman Will Fernandez. Fake the bunt, the runner going on a delayed steal. Not in time on the throw to second. Brancy at second base with nobody out. 1-0 the count to Fernandez. Top of the fifth of game one. Pitch. Foul back out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball slightly to the third base side of home plate. On the foul back, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the right-hander throws. Breaking ball hit cued off to the first base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes to count to Fernandez. Runner at second, nobody out. Bowers 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball outside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. Outside with a fastball, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes to count. The right-hander ready and throws. Curveball down the left field line. It is beyond the diving left fielder. So Fernandez with a double down the left field line on a changeup. And he drives in the third run of the game. And once again, the third base hit with men in scoring position, top of the order, and shortstop Jake Wagner. Wagner has doubled to right and flied to right. Pitch. Breaking balls in. Strike is called. Wagner squared around a bunt. No balls and a strike. No balls, 1 strike to count. And Bauer steps off to drive the runner back to second base. 1 run in, nobody out. 3-0 Sussex. Pitch. Ball bounces in the dirt. And no throw to third base. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a runner at third base with nobody out. And Catonsville brings the infield up to the edge of the grass. 1-1 the count to Wagner. Pitch. Breaking ball, fly ball, center field. Should be deep enough to score the run. Ramirez makes the catch. And the sacrifice fly will make it 4-0. And here is center fielder Hunter Rossi. So 2 runs in so far here in the 5th for Sussex, as they have doubled their lead to make it 4-0. Bauer ready and throws. Breaking ball is outside, 1-0. Lonsky is on deck. 1 ball, no strikes. Right-hander throws. Fastball on the outside corner, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Four nothing Sussex here in the fifth. 1-1 pitch. Line drive right at the shortstop. He had to kind of back up a half a step to take the brunt of the hit, but made the play. Figueroa retires Hunter Rossi. 2 down. Here is left fielder Jake Lonsky. Breaking ball in for strike 1. And again, another example of Bauer, when he's had his breaking ball working, has made some beautiful pitches with his breaking ball. 0-1. No balls, a strike. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to count on Lonsky. Bauer ready and throws. Curveball, fouled at the plate. So far, he is going exclusively with the breaking pitches to Lonsky, and he has him 0-2. Two runs in for Sussex in the top of the fifth. Now the 0-2 pitch again in the dirt this time, 1-2. That one about a 55-footer and took 1 bounce back to the screen. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, 2 the count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball down in the dirt this time, 2-2. So Bauer had success with the breaking ball to begin this at bat. Put that one down and away. 2-2 the count. Pitch coming to Lonsky. Here it is. Outside, 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one beyond Titus all the way to the screen. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count. Marciano, with the catcher, is on deck if he can continue the inning. 3-2 to Lonsky. Here it is. Curveball, he was out in front of it and hit it foul down the left field side. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now the right-hander ready and throws. Ground ball in the hole. Backhanded by Figueroa, but unable to make the play. It'll be an infield hit to shortstop. Probably would have been a tough chance to throw him out from that deep in the hole anyway. And that'll bring Marciano to the plate with 2 out and a runner at first. Sussex with 2 in the first, 2 here in the fifth. They lead Catonsville 4-0. Seven hits on the day for Sussex, only 1 for Catonsville. Throw to first and another low throw by Bauer. He had an error in the first inning on a pickoff. Here's Marciano, who has struck out twice. Pitch, high and away, 1-0. One ball, no strikes. The designated hitter, Zinna, would be next if Marciano can extend the inning. Throw to first, not in time. One ball, no strikes. Strike one called on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lonsky with his lead. 1-1 coming. Long hold, now the pitch. Ground ball through the middle. Gloved by the second baseman, unable to handle it. So we'll see what the official score rules on that one. DeLuca tried to backhand the ball and it bounced up on him after it hit the glove. And that'll bring the designated hitter Dom Zinna to the plate. And they will charge him with an error on the ball hit back up the middle. So runners at first and second, 2 out. Catonsville trying to limit the damage here. Swing and a foul tip, strike one. 0-1 to Zinna. No balls, a strike. Now the right-hander throws. Breaking ball, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Now the 2-strike pitch. Breaking ball, he just got a piece of it and fouled it off. No balls, 2 strikes. Lisinski would be next if Zinna can extend the inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Bauer is ready. Throws. Breaking ball hit. Foul ball down the third baseline. Because we're on the third base side of home plate, it's a little difficult to judge the third baseline. So that's why there was a slow call there as to whether that was a fair or a foul ball. 0-2 pitch coming. Swinging a foul straight back. So Zinna is staying alive here at the 0-2 count. Now the pitch. Breaking ball hit the third. Charging is Elliott. Throws to first in time. So Elliott with a nice play there. But 2 runs across for Sussex in the top half of the 5th. We've played 4.5. Sussex 4, Catonsville 0. We'll be back with the broadcast in just a moment. We are back with you as we go to the home half of the 5th. Sussex with 2 in the first, 2 in the 5th. Catonsville trying to get themselves back in the ball game, and we've got a new pitcher for Sussex. Now in the game, number 242, Andres Varas. So Varas, the left-hander, will replace Perez de Prado. Perez de Prado allowed only 1 base hit in his 4 innings of work. He did struggle with his control. His first 11 pitches, as we mentioned earlier, were all balls before he threw his first strike. And he walked 3 during the ball game. And now it'll be up to Andres Varas to hold on to this 4-0 lead for Sussex. Catonsville here in the 5th, trying to get back in the ball game. It'll be right fielder Alston Galda to beginning at. Galda will lead off, Titus to follow, and then DeLuca, the bottom third of the order for Catonsville. Catonsville with only 4 base runners in the first 4 innings. 3 walks and a double by Pete Howe. Here is Galda in the 5th. Barris ready and throws. Outside with a fastball, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. The left-hander throws. He's high and away, 2-0. Two and nothing the count. Pitch to Galda. Swing and a miss. Galda now 2-1. Catcher Brian Titus will be next. 2-1 pitch. High and away. Did he go? No. 3 balls and a strike. Galda with a check swing. 3 balls and a strike. Three 1 pitch coming. Here it is. It's down low, ball 4. So much like Perez to Prado, Varas begins the game with a walk. And here is Brian Titus. Runner at first, no outs. Catonsville trying to dig out of a 4-0 hole. Ball inside and low, 1-0. One nothing pitch coming. He's down low with a 2-0. And once again, both Sussex pitchers have struggled with control. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Catonsville trying to get something started. 2-0 pitch. Line drive into left center field. It's going to fall for a base hit. So Titus on the 2-0 pitch with a single to left center, and that'll bring up Noah DeLuca. So this is the first time today that Catonsville has had 2 runners on base in the same inning. Number 9 hitter DeLuca, 2 balls, 2 men on, nobody out. Pitch, swing and a miss to the fastball, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. First and second, nobody out. Bottom of the 5th, 1-1. Pitch gets away from the catcher briefly, and both runners move up. Not sure whether that one will be considered a pass ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to count to DeLuca. Second and third. So the ball getting away from the catcher has done exactly what the sacrifice was intended to do. 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 on the inside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Second and third, nobody out. Bottom half of the 5th. 1-2 to DeLuca. Barris ready. Now throws. Ground ball hits slowly to the second baseman. It'll get the run in. Bell to Lisinski for the out. And Catonsville is on the board on the RBI ground out by Noah DeLuca. Titus moves over to third. 1 out. Top of the order in Roman March. 4-1 Sussex, bottom of the 5th. Runner at third, 1 out. Barris steps off. Pitch. High and tight with it, ball 1. 1-0 the count to March. Catonsville has cut it from 4-0 to 4-1 so far in the inning. 1-0. Pitch, strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one got away briefly from the catcher, but not far enough for Titus to come home. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Last of the 5th, game 1. One pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. Oh, nice backhand on a short hop, but that'll also get the run in. So 2 infield groundouts, and Catonsville has cut the lead to 4-2. So Roman Marsh with a ground ball to short that Jake Wagner played on the short hop, threw him out, but it scores Brian Titus to make it 4-2. And here is Angelo Ramirez. So Catonsville has matched the 2 runs that Sussex got in the top half. Ball 1. 1-0. One nothing pitch coming. Ball 2, 2-0. That one down low in the dirt. Two balls, no strikes to count. 2-0 pitch. Inside, ball 3. 3-0 the count to Ramirez. Three-0 pitch. Right down Broadway, 3 balls and a strike. That one a get it over strike. 3-1 the count. Barris ready, throws. Ball outside. And Catonsville will bring the tie run to the plate in the form of Alex Elliott. Ram Rometti, the manager, is on his way to the mound. Let's see if he's going to make a pitching change. Or whether this will be a time of instruction. He is going to make a pitching change. So Barris pitches 2/3 of an inning. base hit, 2 walks, and 2 runs. And the third pitcher of the day for Sussex. Anthony Martinez will be the third pitcher of the day for Sussex. As they bring the right-hander in to pitch to the right-hander, Alex Elliott. Martinez, a side-arming right-hander. He has been called in here to get Sussex out of this 5th inning. So if you're just tuning in, Sussex with 2 in the first, 2 in the top half of the 5th to make it 4-0. And Catonsville has responded with 2 here in the bottom half of the 5th to cut the lead to 4-2. Alex Elliott will be the next batter for Catonsville. He will be batting with a runner at first base and 2 outs, and he represents the tie run at the plate. Elliott stands in against Martinez. Martinez ready and throws. Way outside. And on the play, Ramirez steals second base. So Catonsville with a runner in scoring position. Two out, runner at second, 1-0 the count. Pitch to Elliott. Way outside, it goes all the way to the backstop. So all of a sudden, Ramirez, who was at first base, is now at third base on a stolen base and a wild pitch. 2-0. So Elliott with a chance to cut the lead in half with a base hit. 2-0 pitch. Down in the dirt, 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes to count to Elliott. Breaking ball is inside. And all 3 Sussex pitchers have walked the first man they have faced. And here is Pete Howe with a chance to do some damage. Runners at the corners, 2 out. And Howe represents the lead run at this point in the ball game. Pitch coming to Howe. Breaking ball, line drive down the right field line. It's going to be in for the base hit. 1 run is in. They will hold the other runner at third base. Pete Howe has doubled down the right field line, and Catonsville has cut it to 4-3. Howell, first ball swinging with a line drive double. Single down the right field line. So Catonsville still with runners in the corners, 2 out, but they have now cut the lead to 4-3. And here is Figueroa. Pitch. Breaking ball is inside, 1-0. So Sussex with 2 in the top half of this 5th inning. Catonsville has responded with 3 in the bottom half. 1-0 pitch. Here it is. Strike 1 call, 1 ball, 1 strike. Martinez would be next. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Runners at the corners. 2 out. 1-1 pitch. It's in the dirt. It bounces away from the catcher, and that is going to allow Catonsville to tie the ball game at 4. So the wild pitch allows Catonsville to tie the game at 4. Howell down to second base as Elliott scores the 4th run. 2-1 the count. Runner still in scoring position at second base. We're tied at 4 in the 5th. 2-1 pitch. Way outside, 3-1. And Mehmeti will make another pitching change. So he will make a pitching change on a 3-1 count. To Christian Figueroa. And the new pitcher for Sussex, number 4, Luke Corcoran. So when the bottom of the 5th started, Sussex enjoyed a 4-0 lead with 2 in the 1st and 2 in the top half of the 5th. But Catonsville has come back here and scored 4 times in the bottom half and still has a runner at third base with 2 out. What's interesting about the inning is that the 2 outs that Catonsville has generated this inning were both RBI groundouts. So they were certainly productive outs, even though they were outs. Catonsville also with 3 walks and 2 hits in the inning. Figueroa is at second base. 3-1 the count on Figueroa. Howell at second, 1 out, 2 out. Pitch. Up high, ball 4. That'll bring Martinez to the plate. First and second, 2 out for Catonsville. Martinez, the 9th batter here in the 5th inning. So Catonsville has batted around. Pitch. Breaking ball in. Strike is called. 0-1. No balls and a strike. Left-hander sets. Kicks and throws. Breaking ball goes to the screen. The runners will move up. One ball, one strike to count. That is the 4th, either wild pitch or pass ball in the inning for Sussex. Martinez with a chance to cash in 2 here. 2 in scoring position, 2 out in the 5th. 1-1 the count. Runners at second and third. Pitch coming to Martinez. He laid off it and was outside with a breaking ball. 2-1. Galda will be next. He walked to start the inning and scored the first run. 2-1 the count. Second and third, 2 out. 2-1 pitch to Martinez. Here it is. Ground ball hit slowly towards the second baseman. He's waiting for the ball to come in. A slide at first base, but he is out. So a very slow hit ball to the second baseman. But Bell to Lisinski for the final out of the inning to retire Martinez. Catonsville bats around with 4 runs in the top half of the 5th. Bottom half of the 5th, we will go to the 6th, even at 4. Catonsville will make their first pitching change of the afternoon. It'll be left-hander Julian Fuller will come on. Bauer allowed 4 runs in 5 innings. So Fuller will come on as the second pitcher of the day for Catonsville and try and keep this at a 4-4 tie. It'll be Lisinski, Bell, and Brancy here in the 6th inning for Sussex. Sussex with 2 in the first, 2 in the top half of the 5th. And Catonsville responded with a 4-run bottom of the 5th as they batted around and tied the ball game. And now it'll be a battle of the bullpens as Fuller is in for Catonsville. And Callahan, the pitcher of record for Sussex at the moment. First baseman Jacob Lisinski will lead off the top half of the sixth in a 4-4 tie. Fuller throws. Ball one, down and away, 1-0. Fuller, one of those pitchers with a very square motion. Not too much movement other than his arm. Ground ball hit to the second baseman, DeLuca. He fields it cleanly, throws to Martinez, one out in the top of the sixth. Here is Ryan Bell. Bell this afternoon has flied to center and popped to second in his two previous appearances. Travis Brancy, who is 1 for 2, is on deck. One out. Fuller throws. Ground ball hit to the third baseman. Elliott up with it. Across the diamond to Martinez, 2 down. So 3 pitches, 2 outs, and here is Brancy. So Fuller, 2 quick outs here in the sixth. And now the pitch. Up high with it, ball one. 1-0 the count. Fuller's 1-0 pitch. Outside and low, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. And he's up high with a 2-0 pitch, so he goes to 3-0. On Brancy, Will Fernandez, the number 9 hitter, would be next. Fuller comes in 3-0. Ball 4 low. And a 2-out walk brings Will Fernandez to the plate. Fuller is ready and throws down low and inside, 1-0. Ball in the dirt, 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch coming. Here it is. He's up high with this one, 2-0. And after getting 2 outs on 3 pitches, Fuller now struggling to find the strike zone. 2-0 pitch. He's down low again, 3-0. So after 2 outs on 3 pitches, 7 straight out of the strike zone. 3-0 pitch. This time he got it right down the middle, 3-1. Now the 3-1 pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That'll give Brancy the green light at first base with 2 outs. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count. Left-hander ready. And throws. Strike 3 called, a fastball in the outside corner. So Julian Fuller allows a walk, but no damage. We go to the last half of the sixth, tied at 4. So Catonsville looking for the opportunity to score 1 or more runs and go to the 7th, ready to put the game away. We're tied 4-4, last of the sixth. Catonsville batted around, all 9 hitters batting in the sixth, fifth, and in the sixth. Austin Galda will lead off. So Luke Corcoran out for his second inning of work. He came in with a 3-1 count on Christian Figueroa. Last inning walked him, but then got Tomas Martinez on a very slow roller to second. So now let's see if Catonsville can take the lead here in the last half of the sixth. Here is Galda. Titus and DeLuca to follow, the bottom third of the order for Catonsville. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Fastball down and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Change up, hit by the diving second baseman to right field for a base hit. Galda waited on the slow pitch and drove it to right field. That'll bring Brian Titus to the plate. An attempted bunt, and he missed it, strike 1. No balls, a strike to Titus. Let's see if he's bunting again on 0-1. He is. Nope, throw to first. Not in time. Oh, 1 pitch coming. Here it is. He squares the bunt, takes it outside for a ball. 1-1. Galda with a nice piece of hitting to get on base in this inning. He waited for the breaking ball and then drove it into right field. 1-1 now, the count to Titus. Left-hander ready. He missed the bunt. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes to count. Let's see if Titus is given the green light to swing. 1-2. Pitch. Change up. He just got a piece of it and fouled it back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two and 2 the count. Runner at first base, nobody out. Last of the 6th. Time is called at the plate. Two balls, 2 strikes to count. Corcoran to Callahan. Just got a piece of it and fouled it off. Two balls, 2 strikes to count. Two the count, runner at first, nobody out. Outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So let's see if they'll let Galda run here on 3 and 2. Corcoran ready. Throws. Popped him up first base side. Let's see if it'll be out of play. And a diving attempt by Lisinski, but he was unable to come up with it. So Titus stays alive at 3 and 2. Excellent effort by Lisinski. Going for that ball, but it was just out of his reach. He may have gotten a glove on it, but was unable to corral it. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count. Runner at first, nobody out. Pitch. Ground ball, third base side, foul. Tenth pitch of the at-bat to Titus. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first, no outs. Corcoran throws. Another foul out of play. This one back behind home plate. So Titus unofficially has fouled off 5 with 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count. And Titus steps out as Corcoran took too long. Three-two pitch coming again. Here it is. Blooper into center field, but the center fielder has plenty of room. Rossi makes the catch, and there's 1 out in the inning. Here is second baseman Noah DeLuca, the number 9 hitter. Runner at first, 1 out. Tie ball game, last of the 6th. Pitch in the dirt. Short top by Marciano, ball 1. 1-0 the count. One nothing pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball, strike 1 called, 1-1. Galda singled to lead off here in the last of the sixth. Titus lined to center field after an 11 pitch at bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball just outside, 2-1. And Marciano wanted that pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls, a strike to count. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He threw that one by DeLuca. 2-2 the count. 1 out. Last of the sixth. And now Corcoran steps off the mound. Two-two pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 2 down in the sixth for Catonsville. And it'll be up to Roman Marsh. He has walked. He has grounded to first and driven in a run with a grounder to short. 0 for 2 with an RBI. 2 out. Galda, who led off the inning, is still at first base now with 2 outs. Pitch. Ground ball to the second baseman. Fields it cleanly. Throws to the shortstop covering. And so March grounds out 4-6 to end the 6th inning. Catonsville, no runs, a base hit, and 1 left. We've played 6 complete. We are even at 4. How many pitchers has Sussex used? How many pitchers has Sussex used? 4? I've got a spare pitcher in there, but I don't think got it in the game.
Either 4 or 5. Gone through a lot.
Ryan Callahan has not pitched, correct?
No.
Okay.
Yep.
That answers my question. Thanks. Oh, jeez. We are back with you as we go to the 7th inning, and Catonsville will bring their 3rd pitcher of the day on. Looks like Dan Delaney is the new pitcher for Catonsville. And now that he turns his back to us, we can confirm that that will be the 3rd pitcher for Catonsville. 21, Dan Delaney will pitch here in the 7th. And Sussex will go top of the order, and Jake Wagner, the shortstop, he has doubled, flied to right, and hit a sacrifice fly, so he's 1 for 2. Delaney throws. Strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Seventh inning of a 4-4 tie. Game one of the doubleheader. One strike pitch is outside with it, 1-1. Patrick Bauer started for Catonsville, Julian Fuller in the 6th. And now Dan Delaney here in the 7th in a 4-4 tie. 1-1 the count. Delaney ready and throws. Outside, 2 balls and a strike. That one very close. Two 2-1 pitch to Wagner. He's down low with it, 3 balls and a strike. Sussex trying to get their lead batter on here in the 7th. 3-1 pitch. He's high and away, ball 4. That'll bring Hunter Rossi, the center fielder, to the plate. Runner at first, nobody out, top of the 7th. Let's see if Rossi will try and move him up with a bunt here. Nope. Inside, ball 1. No indication of a bunt there from Rossi, 1-0. So let's see if they change it here on 1-0. Pitch. Strike 1 called on the outside corner, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Right-hander throws. Strike 2 called on the outside corner, 1-2. Pitch was very close. We had to wait for the umpire's decision. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Throw to first base. Not in time. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Nobody out. Wagner leading off first. The 1-2. Ground ball hit to the third baseman, Elliott. Goes to second for 1, and that's all they'll get. The throw was to the third base side of second base from Elliott, and DeLuca unable to even make a throw to try and turn the double play. Here is left fielder Jake Lonsky with 1 out, a runner at first. So Rossi and Wagner switch places on the force out. And here is Lonsky with 1 out. Pitch. Breaking ball down and away, 1-0. Catcher Noah Marciano would be next. 1 ball, no strikes. Delaney ready. Throws. Strike on the outside corner, 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 1 the count. Delaney ready and throws. He's down low with it, 2 balls and a strike. And a throw to first, not in time. Two and 1 the count. Pitch. Outside, 3-1. Delaney another throw to first. Trying to keep Rossi close. Wagner led off the inning with a walk. Was forced out by Rossi. 5-4. Now the 3-1 to Lonsky. Ball 4. And even Lonsky stayed at the plate for a moment, thinking that it might have been called strike 2. So a very close pitch. think we're going to get a pinch hitter here for Marciano. It'll be 25. Taryn Babcock will be the pinch hitter. Runners at first and second, one out. Babcock, the pinch hitter. Can't be right. Ball high and away to Babcock, 1-0. One nothing pitch. He's down low with it, 2-0. Looks like some bullpen activity starting for Catonsville. First and second, nope, one out, 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0. Delaney's 3-0 pitch. Fly ball, deep right field. Back on it, still going back, it's off the wall. One run is in, and it's a double to deep right field on a 3-0 pitch. And Sussex now leads 5-4 with 2 men in scoring position. And the designated hitter, Dom Zinna, up. Galda kept going back, but was not able to catch up with the ball off the bat of Babcock. So at the moment, Taryn Babcock, the hero of the day for Sussex, driving in the lead run. Here is Zinna. Ball in the dirt. Runners goes halfway, and now they've got him in a rundown. And they tag him out. So the ball was in the dirt, and they got him in a rundown. And Titus tagged him out. So a runner at third now with 2 out. Pitch up high, 2-0. Two nothing pitch. Strike one called, 2-1. Two one pitch, popped him up around the plate, and Titus makes the catch. But Sussex able to take the lead on an RBI double by pinch hitter now Sussex 5, Catonsville 4. As we go to the home half of the seventh, a pitching change for Sussex. Kotaro Takaguchi will be the new pitcher, number 19. Kotaro Takaguchi will be the new pitcher for Sussex. He will be the 5th pitcher of the day. Okay. And number 13, Logan Kobus will be the new catcher. Ramirez will lead off the bottom of the 7th. Pitch. Strike one called, 0-1. Kotaro Takaguchi, the new pitcher. Logan Kobus, the new catcher. No balls, a strike to Ramirez. Down the left field line and out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Takaguchi looking in for the sign. He's got what he wants. His 2-strike pitch. Here it is. Breaking ball, strike 3 called on the outside corner. Ramirez was frozen on that one. Takaguchi with an interesting delivery. He kind of hesitates before throwing the pitch. Here is Alex Elliott. Elliott has bounced to the mound, flied to right and walked. 0 for 2 this afternoon. Pitch. Down low, ball 1. 1-0. One ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball, inside corner, strike 1, 1-1. Ball 2, 2-1. And that one was very close. 2 balls, a strike to count to Elliott. Takaguchi ready. Throws. Ground ball, line drive, base hit into center field. So Elliott singles to center, and he represents the tie run in this afternoon's ball game. Here is Pete Howell. He has bounced to first. He has doubled and singled. One out, runner at first. Pitch to Howe. Down low for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 the count. 1-0 pitch. He hit him. 2 Catonsville runners aboard with 1 out. And Catonsville will send Jordan Brock to the plate as a pinch hitter. Two on, nobody out. 2 on, 1 out. No balls and a strike. The count to Brock, the pinch hitter, here in the 7th. Ball in the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. Catonsville trying here for at least a tie game to send it to the 8th or a walk-off win. Sussex trying to protect the 1-run lead. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball behind him, 2-1. So let's see if Jordan Brock can be the hero for Catonsville. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2, 2-2. Takaguchi threw it right by him. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Catonsville is down to their last out. And Catonsville will send up another pinch hitter, number 25, Tony D'Angeli. He will bat for Martinez with 2 out. Runners at first and second. Sussex trying to hold on. Catonsville trying to get the game either tied or with a walk-off. Catonsville with 2 pinch hitters here in the 7th. Ramirez was called out looking. Elliott singled. Howell walked. Brock struck out. Pitch. Strike 1 on the outside corner. 0-1. Pitch. All the way to the backstop. It'll put runners at second and third with 2 out. One ball, 1 strike. Catonsville with the tie run at third, the go-ahead run at second, the winning run at second. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. Swinging a foul, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Catonsville now down to their last strike. And we're going to have a mound visit at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Obviously just a situation where they want to make sure that everybody's on the same page. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. D'Angeli waiting, 1-2. Pitch. Fly ball deep to left field. It is going to be in the corner. 1 run is in. And that's it. A 2-run double off the bat of Tony D'Angeli into the left field corner. And Catonsville comes back with a 6-5 win. What a way to end it. So in the top half of the 6th, Taryn Babcock with an RBI to put Sussex ahead, and then Catonsville with a pinch hitter in the bottom half of the 6th. Tony D'Angeli with a 2-run double, and Catonsville wins it 6-5. We'll wait and see whether they will call that one a single or a double. It may only have needed to have been the single to score the 2 runs. But Catonsville comes back with a 6-5 win in the first game of the doubleheader. Dan Delaney will be the winning pitcher for this afternoon. Kotaro Takaguchi will be the loser. Catonsville wins it 6-5 to take their record to 2-5. Sussex falls to 1-1 after the loss. Game 2 will begin in approximately 20 to 30 minutes. We'll be back a few minutes before the start of Game 2 and give you a recap of Game 1 and then bring you Game 2. So if you're joining us, the second game we begin in approximately 20 to 30 minutes. If you're leaving us now, we thank you for joining us. For those of you who are sticking around or coming back, Game 2 will begin in approximately 20 to 30 minutes.